It was a great day in Scottsdale, Arizona for the 2022 Barrett Jackson auction. We had a great time. Typically, some of our gearhead friends get together and go drool over all the great cars. This one's one of my favorites since I'm building a Willys. A really finely built Willys overland truck. Lots of Broncos for the last few years that the auction was actually happening. So you'll see a lot of really spectacular, amazing Bronco builds, but noted a lot of Toyotas this year, especially FJ45s. And lots of Chevys and Fords and a few of my favorite cars. I like oddball cars, and the Pacer definitely fits that. And the Power Wagon, lots of those, as well as the Dodge Drifting Ride Along. Good time there, it's free. Toyota was there as well with their vehicles. And I believe today they added Corvette and Mustang to these ride-alongs. Great time. The drivers really show you a fun drift, and the track was a little bit bigger this year, so you got a little bit better ride and a longer ride. And there you'll see my camera took a dump because the G-force was a little too much. The FJ45 dream truck. I'd love to have one of these days. Maybe I'll find one for a project. A lot of four-wheel drive. Again, this is my version of Barrett Jackson four-wheel drive edition. I notice a lot of builds, and this Bronco is not one of them. But they've done a lot of paint work, and they've made them look really nice. But be sure you look at the suspension on these. Some of these have really underperforming suspensions that they've put on them. And so definitely a lot of lipstick on the pig versus a really well-built rig. This was one of my favorites of the show. Really great rig.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you
All the varieties in a row. You can't see down at the end, but there's a little CJ5 down there, mail truck looking Jeep.
finally get a taste of the race. You'll never look back once you felt that.
This one was also one of my favorites. Really great looking. Another Scrambler. This one was pretty stock. Square body. Downside about all the great square bodies is they're out of my price range in some cases now. The prices on these have really gone crazy. One of my favorites. 66 Chevy 2 or the Chevy Nova. And of course a great Wrangler, nicely built. This Econoline, I was digging it. I would love to drive that around as a parts truck. And I'm also prone to wagons. I'm a big wagon fan. Almost all of the wagons of the 50s and 60s I'm big fans of.
Like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine. Yeah, about to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise. I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on your
Really nice work truck. And then another Chevy 2.
yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
Here's an original Willys truck. They've done a great job of keeping it mostly all original. This one was an import from South America, so it was a cab and a half. And then this was the only Willys wagon that we saw. Really nicely done with a Restomod motor. It was a great auction and a great event. If you haven't gone, be sure to go sometime. It's a treat.